What makes employees truly satisfied with their jobs? And just as importantly, what pushes them to leave? In the 1950s, psychologist Frederick Herzberg set out to answer these questions. His findings forever changed how we think about workplace motivation, revealing a key truth: the things that make people happy at work are not the same things that make them unhappy. In this video, we'll explore the foundation of Herzberg's two-factor theory, break down its two core elements, motivators and hygiene factors, show how it applies to business settings, compare it with other theories, and consider what leaders can take away from it. The theory foundations, what it is and how it works. Herzberg's theory is rooted in research conducted with hundreds of professionals, where participants were asked to describe situations when they felt exceptionally good or bad about their jobs. The results were surprising. Job satisfaction and job dissatisfaction came from different sources. Herzberg concluded that two distinct sets of factors influence employee attitudes. Motivators or satisfiers, these lead to satisfaction and are related to the nature of the work itself. Hygiene factors or dissatisfiers, these don't necessarily motivate people, but their absence causes dissatisfaction. So instead of viewing motivation on a single scale, happy versus unhappy, Herzberg proposed a dual-factor model. Removing dissatisfiers won't make someone satisfied. It simply brings them to neutral. True motivation only comes from adding motivators. Motivators Explained. Motivators are internal, psychological rewards tied to the content of the job, what people actually do. They include achievement, meeting goals or solving problems. Recognition, being acknowledged for effort and results. Work itself, enjoying the tasks and challenges at hand. Responsibility, having autonomy and ownership over one's work. Advancement, opportunities for growth and promotion. Personal growth, learning new skills or reaching potential. These factors tap into intrinsic motivation, making people feel fulfilled, proud, and committed. When present, they drive performance and creativity. De-Motivators, hygiene factors, explained. Hygiene factors, by contrast, are extrinsic conditions surrounding the job. Their presence doesn't excite employees, but their absence causes frustration and disengagement. Common hygiene factors include salary, fair and competitive compensation. Company policies, clear, fair, and consistent rules. Work conditions, safe, clean, and comfortable environments. Supervision, quality of management and fairness. Job security, confidence that the position is stable. Interpersonal relations, respectful and cooperative colleagues. These are baseline expectations. If neglected, employees become distracted, anxious, or even hostile. But even when done well, they typically don't generate loyalty or passion. Why both motivators and hygiene factors matter. Herzberg's genius lies in showing that satisfaction and dissatisfaction are not opposites. A workplace can be free of complaints and still feel lifeless, or full of perks but low on meaning. Focusing only on hygiene factors may reduce complaints but won't inspire great performance. Focusing only on motivators without addressing poor conditions may backfire. People might love the mission but hate the chaos. To build a thriving culture, leaders must balance reducing dissatisfaction and increasing satisfaction. It's not either slash or it's both. How it applies in the business world. In real-world organizations, Herzberg's theory helps explain why some employee perks fall flat, e.g., free snacks won't help if the manager is toxic. Why promotions don't always improve morale. Without meaningful work, title changes feel hollow. Why some roles are high risk for burnout. They have high hygiene but low motivators. Here are a few examples. A tech startup might offer autonomy and creativity, motivators, but chaotic processes and poor communication, hygiene issues, lead to attrition. A government job may offer stability and benefits, hygiene, but lack challenge or recognition, leading to disengagement. By designing roles with enriched tasks and maintaining good working conditions, companies can elevate both employee satisfaction and retention. Why leaders must understand Herzberg's theory. This theory offers practical guidance for managers and HR professionals. Design better jobs. Add depth, variety, and purpose to roles to trigger intrinsic motivation. Improve management practices. Ensure policies and leadership styles don't undermine morale. Tailor incentives. Don't assume raises are enough. Many employees crave recognition or growth. Address root causes. When morale dips, separate hygiene issues from missing motivators for better problem solving. Ultimately, Herzberg reminds us that engagement isn't just about fixing problems, it's about creating meaning. Pros and cons of Herzberg's two-factor theory. Pros. Clear and actionable. Offers direct guidance for job design and management. Realistic. Reflects what many workers intuitively feel. Money isn't everything. Human-centered. Recognizes the emotional and psychological side of work. Cons. Not universally applicable. What counts as a motivator may differ across cultures, roles, or generations. Oversimplified, some factors like salary can be both a hygiene factor and a motivator depending on the context. Subjectivity, people's experiences of satisfaction and dissatisfaction are nuanced and not always easy to categorize. Conclusion, a two-pronged approach to motivation. Herzberg's two-factor theory remains a powerful tool for understanding how to build better workplaces. It challenges leaders to look beyond surface-level fixes and tackle the deeper dynamics of motivation. By recognizing the need to remove dissatisfaction through good policies, management, and conditions, while also boosting satisfaction through meaningful work, recognition, and growth, organizations can foster a culture where employees don't just clock in, they show up with purpose. Because in today's competitive world, it's not enough for employees to not hate their jobs. They deserve reasons to love them.